President Trump has wasted no time in asserting his policy agenda, signing a flurry of executive orders in his first days back in office. These orders touch on a wide range of issues, from immigration and national security to healthcare and economic policy. This decisive action signals a clear break from the policies of the previous administration and sets the stage for a new direction in American governance. The use of executive orders allows for swift action, bypassing the legislative process and giving the president significant power to enact his vision. Trump's supporters argue that these bold moves are necessary to address pressing national challenges and fulfill campaign promises. They see these orders as a decisive leader taking charge and delivering on his commitments to the American people. Critics, however, express concerns about the potential for executive overreach and the lack of congressional input in these significant policy shifts. They worry about the long-term implications of these actions and the potential for instability and division within the country. The speed and scope of these executive orders have taken many by surprise. They represent a significant shift in the balance of power within the government, with the executive branch asserting greater control over policymaking. This approach has drawn comparisons to Trump's previous term in office, where he frequently utilized executive orders to advance his agenda. While the constitutionality of these orders will likely be debated in the courts, their impact is already being felt across the country. Immigration has been a central focus of President Trump's agenda from the outset. His new executive orders reflect a hardline approach to border security and a commitment to reducing illegal immigration. One of the most significant actions is the declaration of a national emergency at the southern border, a move aimed at freeing up funds for the construction of a border wall. This declaration has been met with legal challenges, with opponents arguing that it is an abuse of executive power. In addition to the border wall, Trump has also reinstated the controversial Remain in Mexico policy, forcing asylum seekers to wait in Mexico while their cases are processed in the United States. This policy has been criticized by human rights groups who argue that it exposes vulnerable migrants to dangerous conditions in Mexico. Further tightening immigration restrictions, Trump has also moved to limit the number of refugees admitted to the United States, significantly reducing the annual cap on refugee admissions. These actions reflect a broader shift in immigration policy towards enforcement and deterrence. The Trump administration argues that these measures are necessary to protect national security and restore order at the border. Critics, however, contend that these policies are inhumane and counterproductive, arguing that they will only serve to further militarize the border and harm those seeking safety and a better life in the United States.